Hey everyone, this is Daily Radiant Markoth. Whoa, it feels weird to hear something other than Dream Battle or that ding sound effect, isn't it? Well, first of all, I'd like to thank all of you for tuning into this channel. No matter how many videos you watched, every single one of you matters so much to me. I'd be sitting on my desk watching the number go up by one or two every day, try to see if there are any comments and reply to them as much as possible. This was one of the most ambitious things that I decided to do. Let's talk about the channel a little before we get to the meat of this video. This channel was a passion project. I didn't do it for the views, I wanted to do it for the sake of doing it. I even wish I had started a little earlier so the channel could have grown a little more before Silksong's announcement, but that's not something I can change. Now, after 100 videos, the journey is over. Silksong will be releasing in a couple days. We don't have to wait for it anymore. What will happen to the channel when it releases? Well, I'll answer that in the Q&A portion, as a lot of people have been asking for it. I don't want to make you wait for a lot longer, so let's start the questions, shall we? First of all, the question in everyone's minds. Who is this idiot beating one of the worst bosses in the game this many times? Hi, my name is Flexium Nova. I'm a Turkish ex-Celeste speedrunner and a Geometry Dash player for 9 years now. I first played Hollow Knight on March 30th, 2023, and after a small break, I picked it back up and fell in love. Hollow Knight is currently my favorite game of all time, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I don't post Hollow Knight stuff on my main channel though. Maybe one day. Which do you think is the best build to defeat him? I always liked going the OP charms of Strength, Shaman Stone, Quick Slash, Nailmaster's Glory, and Mark of Pride, but if you want to beat him for the first time, I'd recommend going for Shaman Stone, Spell Twister, Long Nail, Mark of Pride, and Soul Eater to overcharm. That way you can use your insanely high range nail to get Markoth to stage 2 with full soul, and then blast his ass off with Abyss Shrieks. Is this an easy fight, or are you just OP? I'm better than the average Hollow Knight player. I haven't done everything in the game yet, like I only did all bindings on the first 2 Pantheons, and I still don't have the 2 of the bindings at all on Pantheon 5, but I am still a bit better than average. That's what makes me good at the fight. What makes me one of the best, though, is me having beaten this guy more than 100 times now, so I can see more patterns and ways to fight a lot more. My first Markoth defeat took me about 3 hours. He was the only character I didn't beat on Radiant, apart from Absolute Radiance up to that point. I had to look at the wiki to calculate the amount of HP he had and how much damage my stuff did to pinpoint how many times exactly I should hit him and how many abilities are enough. It worked out in the end. Would you like to have godlike abilities or be green for a day? I actually wanted to include this because I responded with, I'd rather defeat Markoth when I absolutely wouldn't. Does this get fun after a specific day, or is he still the worst Radiant boss in the game? Funnily enough, I don't believe Markoth ever was the worst Radiant boss in the game. He's bottom of the barrel for sure, but I think Oblobles, Zode, Absrad are all worse in terms of mechanics for Radiant. I found them less fun to do, even though apart from Absrad, the others were easier. Do you enjoy this, or are you repenting from something? I enjoy it. Not all the time, but I enjoy it. Whiskey or vodka? Neither. I don't drink any alcohol. Not for religious reasons, it's just a principle I have. From what I've heard from other people, though, they enjoy whiskey a lot more. What will you do when Silksong comes out in the year 2150? Aha! You sure look stupid now, don't you?
What's your favorite type of squid?
Fried calamari.
What is your favorite type of octopus?
The one from Stardew Valley.
What's your favorite type of nautilus?
The League of Legends one?
What's your favorite type of cuttlefish?
Okay, Chaotic Eyeball, there's something seriously wrong with you, dude. Bro, why do you hate yourself so much? Do you need help? Why are you torturing yourself like this? Why? You, sir, are a psychopath. Why would you do this to yourself? Look, I know it seems awful to do this, but it gets better as time goes on. After like day 10, it took me 15 minutes on my worst day to defeat him. It's way better than it seems. If you think of it as beating Markoth for the first time for 100 days, yeah, it sounds so bad, but that's not the case. I get better at it on every rebeat. My last couple videos took me 3 minutes to beat him, even when I did some of them charmless. But here's a better question. Why Markoth? Out of all the bosses, why him? My first reason to choose him was because I thought I could pull it off. Simple as that. But as time went on, my main focus became from just because to I want to show people that it is simpler than it seems. I wanted to tell everyone that you can beat Radiant Markoth, and you can do it in so many ways. I made it easy sometimes. I made it fast. I made it harder. I asked you to give me build recommendations, and that was my way of saying, look, this is possible. It never was, I'm so good at it, look at how much better I am than you. That's why when anyone commented, I can't even beat him on Ascended, I replied with, use my videos as a tutorial. I never said skill issue, because it's not. I feel that a lot of people have a misunderstanding of how this boss works, and I wanted to show that. What's your plan once Silksong releases? Okay, let's finally talk about this. Every single video I put up has until Silksong releases, but like I said in a previous video, I didn't expect it to come so soon. I didn't quite know what I was going to do with the channel up until this point, but I think I made up my mind. I love this channel. I love every single one of you that tuned in to watch any video I published, and thank you so much for that again. And as I said, I didn't expect Silksong to be announced so soon, but there was something else that was also unexpected for me. Keeping up with it. Yes, the Markoth fight isn't all that difficult for me anymore, but what is difficult is having to plan a part of my day to keep the schedule going. Doing something, even if easy, every single day was so much more difficult than what I first thought. And it started to show at around day 80. I was struggling to get myself to take the video, edit it, and publish it, when there was so much more I wanted to do. Even simple tasks felt like time waste, and it was like I couldn't let it go. So in the end, I have decided to end the channel with this specific video, number 100. It's actually poetic how it turned out that my 100th video is the last. You can make a I played 100 Days of Radiant Markoth video just from my videos, but I digress. It might be a bit sudden to end the channel like this, so if you guys really want me to, I'll upload the last couple of Markoth defeats until the day Silksong releases, but I'm not giving any promises. 100 just seems prettier. Once again, thank you guys so much, and enjoy what might just be the last time I defeat Radiant Markoth. And to celebrate this being the last one, I'm going to include the whole recording with my mic on. Have a good one. Alright. Well, this is gonna be a little weird. 128 hours on this save is crazy. Well, I wanted to do one last, tribute to Silksong's release, so we're using this Blue Hornet skin. And, because I told people to check out this build specifically if they want to beat him for the first time, we're going to be defeating Markoth using this build and show people how much easier it becomes when you know the fight a little bit more. Okay. Let's see what happens. Now, I might die, which, I mean, obviously it might happen. It's not, yep, see? It's not an easy fight by any means, but what I'm trying to do is make it as easy as possible. So, let's start it again. As you can see, what I almost always do, even when I'm, recording a normal video, is go up there, dash, and then hit like a pogo on him, and then 2 straight hits like that. Almost always works. I'm taking a little risk here. I don't know why. This is supposed to be like more of a tutorial. But yeah, as you can see, like your nail outranges his shield way more, so you can keep doing this. Boom, boom, boom. Slap him, slap him, slap him. I can do that all day. Now he's at phase 2, and as you can see, I have a full soul cache. So I'm just gonna stay far away, dodge these, throw a couple of Shade Soul a couple times. If they double hit, then that's awesome. Once that ends, I think I can just boom, 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 and he's dead. So simple, isn't it? It's so simple. Makes it so much easier. Like, it's ridiculous how easy a charm build can make one of the hardest fights in the game. Am I wrong? Alright. Damn. Probably the last time I'll ever defeat Markoth, huh? Because obviously when Silksong comes out, I will be playing that. That game looks so much fun. Well, goodbye everyone. It was great while it lasted. Thank you for watching everything. Once again, it's been like the 4th time in this video, I guess, but that just means how much I can't thank you enough. Farewell.